feel like JCW is just stagnant. Like we're stuck where we're at. You know what I mean? The only way to compete is to get real financial help. That's why I feel like it's time, for the first time ever, we open the doors and we find us an investor, bro. JCW needs an investor.
I hear what you're saying, but I don't know about all that, man, because think about it. JCW has been around for so many years without an investor because people don't understand JCW like we do. They don't know how to push JCW like we do. I hear what you're saying, but I still don't think that's a good idea.
I want to prove to the world the type of show Juggalos can put on. I know we've always been for Juggalos, by Juggalos, and all that, but you know what? I want to show the real world, the rest of the world, how good Juggalos can perform a wrestling promotion. And to do that, we need financial assistance, bro.
Understandable, man, but I feel you. I hear what you're saying, but I just can't agree with that, man. I just still don't think it's not a wise move, man. It's not the right play, I don't think.
Well, look, man, do me a solid.
What up?
Trust me on this, bro.
Hey, you know I'm gonna, but I just gotta let you know how I feel, you know what I'm saying? But
I respect you.
I got your back no matter what, you know what I'm saying?
Trust me on this, bro.
All right.
I think it's the thing to do.
All right, let's go. Fuck it.
Fuck 'em up, fuck 'em up. Hit 'em with an uppercut. I'm from the Fight Club. You know we love the love. Bring it, don't sing it. I'm the king of the ring. Ding, ding, swing, bitch. Cook you like a chicken wing. UFC can't fuck with me. I'm the ultimate champ. Jiu-jitsu, I'm down. You can go ass down. Boom, bam, goddamn, slam down. If you looking for a motherfucking fight, here I am. Fight Club. You can hang low to some let 'em swing.
Hey, you! What the fuck? We got a match tonight. I don't want to see any of this booger sugar bullshit. I don't even know what booger sugar is. I'm a pure human being. I'm a good Christian boy, as you know that. And I don't mess with drugs. I don't even know what a joint is. I thought that was a ligament in someone's elbow. But instead, they told me tonight that you're bringing this shit into the ring. And that's not going to work with me. Because you see, I'm on my verge to get the JCW World Heavyweight Championship, and I don't need any of this sugar booger bullshit. You understand me? Good? Capiche? We're cool with that? Oh, what the fuck? Motherfucker! Stop it right there! I don't want any of that Chinese bullshit tonight. No. That's not gonna work with me. I don't even know fucking karate. But what I do know is I know fuck you up, Tay. And I will fuck you up, Tay, tonight if you try any of that ninja bullshit on me. You understand that? We good here? Fuck off.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to JCW Lunacy! Tonight's first match is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 15 stones, representing Texas, flying in from Tokyo, Japan, Ninja fucking Man!
JCW Lunacy is on the air. Minglewood Hall, Memphis, Tennessee, your host tonight. And, well, right off the bat, we see Kerry Morton has not learned anything about shutting his mouth after last week. My name is Joe Dombrowski, Mark Roberts, and Beta Scott here as well, kicking it off with three-way action. Three very diverse styles and personalities.
Three-way action, and you were exactly right, Joe. Kerry somehow managing to piss off two opponents instead of just one.
Weighing in at 62 kilos, from Crystal Mountain, Columbia, he is the Devil's favorite dealer, Cocaine!
here's the man that drew the ire of the Climax, Kerry Morton. No booger sugar, he says. He's a good Christian boy, Joe.
Well, Cocaine's idea of a climax is something entirely different, and you don't want to interrupt this man during his pre-match ritual.
Sometimes his during match ritual.
Cult hero, fan favorite, and the way he commands the room, second to none.
And their opponent, weighing in at 205 pounds from Bristol, Tennessee, he is one part of the Southern Six and self-proclaimed Mr. JCW and the Climax. He is the Riz God, Kerry Morton.
Hear how uncomfortable the ringmaster was calling Kerry Morton the Climax? It doesn't feel right.
I mean, Kerry, his face looks the same as it did before, which, you know, good or bad. Looks like he's been healing okay from that meteorite. That's the last time we saw Kerry Morton. It's been real peaks and valleys for him, along with Too Tough Tony.
Not just the meteorite, not just Tony, but got crossed with Bigfoot, too.
From out of the forest came special guest referee Bigfoot. I'm putting words together that have never been put together before.
But, Joe, is there any greater gulf in wrestling between the way you feel about a wrestler and his theme music? I mean,
listen, there's a certain soothing sound to the Southern Six theme, and Kerry Morton always considers he is the brightest star in the southern sky, but it's impossible for a human being to be as talented as Kerry Morton believes he himself to be. And the fact he continues to run his mouth, make enemies. Ninja Mac's only been here a couple of months and already has drawn the ire of Kerry Morton, who's had some very offensive and ignorant things to say to him. Cocaine, nobody's learned. You don't mess with Cocaine during his private time.
It does not end well for anyone here in JCW.
On Ninja Mac, Joe, as we burn quickly toward 2026, I think it's important that we point out Ninja Mac splits his time between Texas and Tokyo. There isn't anything Chinese about this. I don't know what Kerry Morton is talking about.
Not in the least, but I do know that we're counting down to Too Tough Country. It's a week away, a special 3-hour Lunacy. You got to believe all three of these athletes would love to be part of it, but we'll talk all about it in the course of this broadcast. That's if Kerry Morton survives this particular match, because it's going to be a glorified handicap match by the looks of things, based on Kerry Morton being so easily damn hateable.
We've seen both Cocaine and Ninja Mac in tag team six-man combinations, but for either of these men, if they get a win over the former JCW champion, that is a real feather in their cap.
Yeah, that's no doubt about that. And Kerry Morton almost became a two-time champion a week ago. There were a couple of occasions we thought Kerry had this in the bag, but Ninja Mac showing that viral level agility that has captivated not just wrestling fans, but people all over the world.
Oh, another big thrust to the throat.
As we watch great action in the ring, the Lunacy faithful are yelling at Kerry Morton, not either of these incredible athletes.
Great nip up by Ninja Mac, and Kerry Morton from behind, like a coward, like a chicken shit, takes advantage.
Sent Cocaine to the outside and takes Ninja Mac up and over.
Morton's so technically sound, you can't take that away from him. Third generation,
and
always finds a way to get ahead.
And going to try whenever he can to keep Ninja Mac off of his feet.
Yeah, now ripping and tearing at the mask of Ninja Mac. Just disrespectful.
It really is, because all the other cultural implications aside, as Cocaine goes crashing on the barrier there, that's like ripping up any other piece of gear. Those masks don't come cheap. But Kerry Morton, I mean, what does he have to worry about?
Kerry Morton, as far as just sense of dignity and respect, he's as cheap as they come, classless.
Yeah, using the rope to choke out Ninja Mac.
The amount of times Kerry has leaned on his last name to get favor, or to curry respect he hasn't earned, or to politic his way to the top in his travels all over the world. I mean, you can't even count them all.
Hey, that's a lot to do by 25.
It is. He's a manipulator. He's a thief. He's dishonest. He's not a good kind of carny, I guarantee you that.
He could have sat at home with booger sugar, sounds like. Big right hand from Cocaine.
Well, if he's not sure what that is by now, he'll find out. In a matter of moments, Cocaine gonna make Kerry feel a rush of another sort.
All the way turned inside out. Kerry doesn't know where he is.
Whoa! Coke Slam incoming.
Well, yeah, Kerry a counter and the big boot. Tell you what, Kerry's dad spent a lot of time in this city on many a Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum fighting Moondogs and the PYTs and every major tag team from the era, but I guarantee you Ricky and Robert never saw anything like Cocaine and nothing like Ninja Mac.
Oh, catch it. No! Cocaine caught Ninja.
And spiked him. Cocaine's gonna do this too.
Oh, Kerry. Bastard.
Always amazed at how Cocaine could seemingly pull that tombstone out of nowhere. That would have been the end if not for it being a three-way match and Kerry Morton able to sneak in from behind.
A damn snake at the last possible second. Kerry wanted nothing of the fight until he realized that the winner's share of the money wasn't going to go to him. Now divide and conquer by Kerry. We know he's made two enemies, and he's keeping them as far away from one another as he possibly can. Ew. Thank God Ninja's got a mask. Maybe he won't get a full-on view of that.
Finally raining down one blow to the head of Ninja Mac.
Graham, it's hard to see. Oh, wait a minute!
Oh!
Now he can't see anything, can Kerry.
His legs are getting away from him.
He's having a sugar rush. A booger sugar rush. Oh, and he's finding out firsthand.
Kerry's cutting up a rug in
full-
Music City.
Full body experience here.
What is wrong? Oh, Kerry will never forget his first time. Might be his last. Coke Slam.
Almost sent through the canvas, but wait a second, Ninja Mac, 540 kick connects.
Yeah, that roundhouse scores big. Cocaine in a bad way. It's down to one-on-one.
Oh,
No.
small package on the inside. He's
like
got a
this.
handful of tights.
And your winner, he is the Riz God, Kerry Morton.
Well, that 540 shuriken kick took out Cocaine, but just as Ninja Mac was one move away from adding to his winning record, Kerry Morton, the sniveling snake that he is, snuck in and got a cheap-ass bargain basement win.
You get some good looks at Lunacy fans who don't want anything to do with Kerry Morton walking past them here.
Not at all. Kerry Morton.
Making another lap.
What is
Has Kerry
stop-
Morton had a tetanus shot? Because he's been getting very, very up close and personal with these guardrails.
What a vile, repulsive individual. As we welcome everybody into Lunacy, Joe Dombrowski, Mark Roberts, and Beta Scott. Unfortunately, we have to report to you that Kerry Morton is back to his winning ways, but winning is going to be the name of the game on this special edition, a week out from Too Tough Country, because, Mark, tonight we're going to see some of the best of JCW Lunacy take on some of the best of the modern-day Memphis wrestling that's running events every week right here.
That's right. Too Tough Tony has Matt Cardona to worry about in a matter of days. But first tonight, he takes on Aaron Roberts, no relation, the only Grand Slam champion ever in Memphis wrestling. It's two standard bearers going head-to-head in the Memphis Heat.
And Veda, we have heard for weeks about the unveiling of Vampiro's tag team, but big news as we came on the air, Vampiro's not here.
Yeah, I'm personally a little bit confused because Vampiro's been out here with us a couple times, gave us what we thought was the scoop, said that Triplex of Terror was coming this week. If Vampiro's not even here, what does that even mean?
Wow, Vampiro always leaves you guessing, but one tag team that is here and is preparing for action, it's one of the newest teams in Lunacy, Willie Mack and the Tennessee Cowboy, James Stoller.
So let me get this straight, Willie. Are you afraid of zombies?
Yep.
You know they're not real zombies, right?
Nope.
Are you afraid they're gonna bite you in the ass or something?
Yep.
Willie. All right. Well, just leave it to me because I know you and me, we don't want a loss on our record.
Nope.
I can trust you, right?
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, maybe we need to get our ass out there.
Yep.
I won't let a zombie bite you.
Tonight's next match is a tag team match, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Ladies and gentlemen, Juggalos and Juggalettes of all ages, step right up and prepare to be shocked and amazed as 𝗦𝗢𝗟𝗧 the Bizarre, accompanied to the ring by Bizarchus, oh so proudly presents from the witch trials of Salem to the voodoo graves of New Orleans, twin bodies, one conjoined brain, and insatiable hunger that must be seen to be believed. So, Memphis Bizarchs, do you want to see an undead body? Maybe you'd like to see 2 undead bodies! For they are the unstoppable, incurable infection, Jackson, Abel, the Outbreak!
It is a parade of human oddities, with 𝗦𝗢𝗟𝗧 the Bizarre, the purveyor of the peculiar, leading the way. We've seen Bizarchus do damage individually, and now running back up for Jackson and Abel, the Outbreak, who continue their impressive run throughout JCW Lunacy.
We want to talk about that impressive run. 𝗦𝗢𝗟𝗧 has his eyes on the tag
And their
title shot.
opponents. Weighing in 285 pounds from South Central LA, he is the chocolate juggalo, Willie Mack.
Well, normally the Mac is not slowed down, not hesitant, fearless. But we may have found Willie's one phobia.
The Outbreak are very popular with the Lunacy crowd, but we do see them often going to take a bite out of their opponents. Willie Mack, also a man of few words, isn't he, Joe?
Well, in that case, yeah, a much more introspective Willie Mack.
Willie Mack and James Storm. This team they've put together.
Round 7. Derek Skinner. Beer drinking.
Come on, hurry up.
Johnny Cash listening.
Weighing in at 241 pounds from Leapersburg, Tennessee, he is the Cowboy, James Storm.
It's a team of JCW legends. Have really seen that come together over the past few weeks. But yeah, Willie Mack, he keeps glancing over his shoulder, keeps glancing over the ring towards the Outbreak. I guess it's a reasonable fear.
Well,
if you take a good look at them, they are rather horrifying.
James Storm tried to calm Willie Mack down and say, you know, they're not real zombies, and I want to believe that. Everything in my being tells me to believe that, but
Listen, I think it's more reasonable that a zombie would take a bite out of you than just somebody for no reason. That's actually scarier to me.
well, I mean, I tried to look up Jackson and Naples wrestling history. I couldn't find anything. Apparently there's newspaper clippings about these men's demise, and Barnabas is very secretive about giving any other details than what he wants us to know. So regardless of what the truth is, I feel very, very unsettled and uneasy anytime Jackson and Naples are around.
They also don't smell great.
They smell like decomposing flesh. That's an unmistakable scent.
Why do you know that, Joe?
I'm not proud of it.
Well, how are we going to start out here? I don't know. Is Willie going to face his fears?
I think James Storm is forcing Willie Mack to face his fears, huh?
A little bit of exposure therapy from the Cowboy.
Yeah. Like locking somebody in a room full of snakes, right? Making them jump off the high dive if they're afraid of swimming.
Get on a plane that isn't actually going to take off just to get used to being in the small, tiny cabin and being trapped in there with a limited amount of oxygen.
Well, Willie Mack is trapped in about a 16-foot cabin now with Jackson of the Outbreak. Outbreak got a victory a week ago, Ninja Mack and Cocaine. It was Mack and Storm who fell to Jordan Oliver and Alec Price, so a major, almost a must-win for Mack and Storm. But Beta, you made the great point that Barnabas was very forcefully asking about a title match last week, and for that to come true, they have to keep winning like they have been.
Yeah, really no one can afford a loss at any time at Lunacy, but especially in our tag division, which is so competitive. And Willie Mack, though, in no hurry to get competing here. He's like a wide berth away from his undead opponent.
Mack has taken down giants. He's beaten invaders. He has eliminated every threat that has come into Lunacy. Oh, and there you see Jackson went to grab the wrist. And Max, I told you he was going to bite me.
Well, it was telegraphed to all of us exactly what Willie's concern is, so that is what I would expect Jackson to do. I'm sure he was instructed as such by Barnabas. I thought it was interesting that Willie answered maybe to whether he trusts James Storm. I trust James Storm. These guys have been a great combination. I don't know. I think that James would have Willie's back no matter what.
I do believe James Storm has Willie's back. I just don't believe Willie Mack trusts the fact that they are not capable, they being the Outbreak, of doing the damage Mack thinks they are. We'll find out. James Storm may quell those fears, or he may take one for the team. Time will tell.
Whoa.
James Storm snaps off a beautiful DDT into the lateral press and a quick kick out by Jackson.
We also have to keep in mind that James Storm and Willie Mack, although they're working together as a team, they've also been very successful as single stars in JCW. You got to imagine that they have eyes on singles championships as well. There's always going to be a little bit of competition between two athletes of this caliber.
That is the top prize, of course, currently held by Too Tough Tony, defending that championship against Aaron Roberts of Memphis Wrestling a little bit later tonight, as Storm and Mack dropped a double elbow, and there you see the unsettling regeneration of Jackson.
And a tag.
Abel slithers in, and
I'm not sure who the crowd is directing this chant toward.
I think it's towards Willie Mack, and I'm not sure if Mack is aware if that part of Abel is still attached or is it also rotting off? I don't know. That'd be a Barnabas question.
Look at Willie Mack just trying to do whatever he can to beg off.
Yeah, Willie Mack is.
This is not what we ever see out of Willie.
No.
He's full steam all the time.
I think Willie Mack grew up watching Night of the Living Dead on a late movie or something. Oh, James Storm gives the people what they want. And even if you're undead, that'll wake you up in a hurry.
Whoa!
Taking his whole dang head off is James Storm. The Cowboy running roughshod over both members of the Outbreak. Oh, he got distracted.
Yeah, Barnabas was furious on the outside. The official was paying attention to him. And now the Outbreak come back together.
And just like that, the Outbreak, as they've been programmed by Barnabas to do, spring into action. Incredible double team. These twins operate with one mind, one goal, and one sick, sinister master guiding them.
Twisting on the neck of James Storm.
Everything the Outbreak does is unconventional. Everything they do is to hurt you, is to make you suffer.
Well, James Storm is in a compromised position, and Abel keeps making biting motions like he wants to take a bite out of him.
Storm's fighting his way to his feet. He might be fighting for his life here.
Well, I will not hear you say that. Oh, nice takedown by Storm, who gets a reprieve.
And they both collide, but they're both down. Look at Barnabas.
Barnabas trying to command his charge to rise.
What's Willie doing?
Willie.
Has his own way of reviving his partner.
Yeah, one of them long necks to James Storm to revive him the tag. Face your fear, Willie.
I heard that one and another.
Willie Mack running wild.
Yeah, now we got that wide look in the eyes of Willie Mack. Now we have Willie Mack in the zone like we like him best. Unstoppable.
Just needs to stick and move and not come within biting range.
Mack is measuring Jackson. What's Mack looking at? Oh, no, that's Berserkus.
Berserkus, yeah.
Barnabas has the referee. Berserkus the distraction. Oh, no.
A meeting of the minds, so to speak, such as they are.
Jackson hit that thick skull of Berserkus.
Oh!
And now he hit all of Berserkus. From behind.
Willie Mack tossing bodies, but he just got caught himself.
Duck on the clothesline. Kick. Wham! Stunner! And Storm announces last call. Back to their winning ways.
And your winners, the team of the Cowboy, James Storm, and the Chocolate Juggalo, Willie Mack.
Well, you want to talk about future tag team title matches? As far as I'm concerned, Willie Mack and Cowboy James Storm have to be in that conversation.
Oh, absolutely. These two are definitely on the same page here. Back on the winning side of things. Meanwhile, when it comes to Barnabas the Bizarre, I have a feeling he's still going to be arguing for a tag title shot. He does not seem happy with Berserkus here.
Just a moment ago, it was a Storm's Eye view on Memphis, Tennessee, and all these proud Lunacy fans, Storm and Mack, back to their winning ways. Barnabas back to the big top to regroup and get this Berserkus out of here as a maniac. Well, speaking of somebody that doesn't listen to reason, doesn't really take kindly to authority, that would be our women's champion, Big Al, coming up next.
Next week at Too Tough Country, I take on Hollywood Haley J with her mother, Amazing Maria, in her corner. Which basically means it's a handicap match in the building she was trained in. Tonight, they got me going against Memphis Wrestling's own hometown hero, Nyx. Which means they're trying to stack the odds against me, fuck me over. But you know what? I like it. Because every time I beat the odds, I gain more respect. So go ahead. Go ahead and try to fuck me over. Because at the end of the day, the result's gonna be the same. Big Al walking out with the JCW Lunacy Women's World Championship.
Tonight's next match is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the JCW Women's Championship. Introducing first. Hailing from the land of your dreams, she is the goddess of the night, Nyx.
Well, we've seen Big Al invoke several open challenges, face many hometown heroes, and maybe not quite in that same respect, but certainly somebody proud to be repping Memphis tonight, the one and only Nyx.
Yeah, as you can hear from that reception, she's got a lot of love on her side.
From Cleveland, Ohio, she is your JCW Women's Champion, Big Al Alice Crowley.
And you can hear where Big Al's focus is. A week from now, a special 3-hour Lunacy, Too Tough Country. Big Al has to defend that title for the final time against Hollywood Haley J in Haley's hometown, the building she was trained in. Al thinks the deck is stacked, but Al has a chance to make one final physical statement before we get to Louisville.
Yeah, and Al needs to remain focused on Nyx here tonight, because if I'm looking at this situation, that's where someone like Nyx can really have an advantage. If Big Al is focused on Too Tough Country, is focused on Haley, there's going to be an opening there for an upset.
Yeah, that's a very good question, a very good point to ponder. Nyx came out with a lot of regalia, a lot of royal type crown or whatever you may call that. And
Thez press right into the ground and pound. You're right, Joe. Nyx calls herself the goddess of the night, or Lady Thanos. See a big arm drag there on the champ. Nyx calls herself that because she says wherever she goes, a championship reign is inevitable, and she's got a real shot here tonight.
Yeah, a win by Nyx here throws Lunacy upside down. What would it look like when we got to Too Tough Country in a week? We'll find out, but if nice fisherman suplex locks the fingers for two. If Veda's thought proves true and Big Al is looking past Nyx, anything could happen.
Right now, Big Al's trying to retain control, but Nyx, just got caught. And forehead cracking on the apron.
A Big Al staple. Keep in mind, a week ago, Big Al responsible for the Lunacy retirement of Haley's mom, the amazing Maria, as Al hooks the leg.
2 count only.
It was Al choking out Maria with her wrist tape, and Haley couldn't take watching her mother rendered unconscious, ran in to help, caused a disqualification, and it was exactly what Big Al wanted. Haley to have on her conscience that she was partly responsible for her mother having to retire. Big Al is playing serious head games with everybody, and she's winning big.
Delivering a stiff chop to Nyx, introducing Nyx to the turnbuckle here. Nyx about 4 years into her pro wrestling career, trained in Arkansas. She's got a lot of victories under her belt. I don't know, she's used to being in the ring with some of the intensity of Big Al.
Mark, that's all well and good, but Big Al started her training when she was 14 years old. She is there's a cover 2 Big Al may be the youngest one on this roster, but she's still a veteran, believe it or not.
Yeah, I mean, a timeline like that, like pro wrestling is pretty much all she's ever known. That's what she's fought for. Much like Haley J, who has been around pro wrestling from a very young age, well, for her entire life. These two have a lot more in common than I think they think. And Nyx with an opening.
That strike combo by Al. There's that Saito suplex. Oh.
Dumps her right on her head.
Yeah, the angle and the torque that Al gets on that drop is what, 2 count only. I mean, it makes you think about All Japan Pro Wrestling. It makes you think about the best to ever do that throw. Big Al's in rarefied air when she hits that Saito.
Nyx survived it, though, and still trying to fight from underneath here.
Whoa, swing and a miss by Al and got caught.
And we'll see if Al's temper gets her in trouble or can be an assistant. And Nyx firing away. Check this out.
Whoa.
Too much distance. Lariat and a miss. Nyx hits a clothesline of her own. Nyx just was able to counter Alice's top weapon.
Wow, what a spear.
Upset City. Nyx will be women's champion. No. Now, what a story that would be.
Incredible action here in Music City.
Oh, hold on a second.
She's going for her finisher here. It's the pipe dream. No.
Well, that may be what it is after that clothesline. A lariat from Alice Crowley, who's ready for Louisville.
And your winner, and still JCW Women's Champion, Big Al, Alice Crowley.
One way or another, the last time Big Al defends that women's title against Hollywood Haley J is going to be next week. The question is, will Haley's homecoming lead to a championship, or will Big Al knock this problem off her back for good?
I mean, week after week, we've seen no matter who steps up to Big Al, it ends the same way with that Big Al lariat. And if she hits that at Too Tough Country, that's it for Haley J's championship dreams.
Big Al has not accepted anyone as a challenge thus far. Violent J, Shaggy 2 Dope, they were unaccepted for much of their wrestling career. And thanks to Sean Oliver, it's documented in this new book.
Warriors, combatants, champions. Pro wrestling's rings have seen the globe's most fearless and decorated innovators of combat sports grace its canvases. But how many of history's greats have wrestled in every major federation in the world for over 3 decades? WWE, WCW, TNA, ECW, ROH. Forget halls of fame. It's time to honor 2 true heroes of the sport. For the first time ever, the Insane Clown Posse opens up their archives to you, documenting their decades-long journey in pro wrestling. From their days promoting in the backyards of Detroit, to their days on WWE pay-per-view, to the creation of Juggalo Championship Wrestling. You're along for the entire ride in this massive, full-color, glossy coffee table book featuring more than 300 rare images. Hear their entire story in wrestling, featuring brand new interviews with Eric Bischoff, Vince Russo, Jeff Jarrett, Todd Gordon, Rob Van Dam, and ICP themselves. Hundreds of pages, hundreds of pictures, hundreds of matches. One big-ass book. ICP, Unaccepted, Volume 1, The Wrestling. On sale exclusively at shop.insaneclownposse.com.
Tonight's next match is a tag team match, and it is scheduled for 1 fall. And it is for the JCW Tag Team Championship. Championship. Introducing first, weighing in at a combined weight of 400 pounds, from Region 1 Health, the Disorderlies.
Well, our series with JCW Lunacy versus Memphis Wrestling continues. A couple of relative newcomers to the Memphis scene, the Disorderlies. We understand, well, they left their previous job for, let's say, very poor bedside manner, and I understand they're fighting a couple of malpractice lawsuits.
Weighing in at 17 boxes of popcorn, 6 bags of cotton candy, and 27 bags of circus peanuts. Hailing from the construction tent at the Dirt Carnival, they are your JCW Tag Team Champions, 𝗦𝗢𝗟𝗓 the Clown and his brother Ruffo, the Brothers of Construction.
Well, Joe, that would explain why the Disorderlies try to hide their identity and their very similar frames. They often take advantage of folks not being able to tell them apart.
Twin magic is what we usually call it here in the biz.
Well, 𝗦𝗢𝗟𝗓 and Ruffo, certainly there's no one who looks and acts quite like them. Reign number 3 as JCW World Tag Team titles brought the belts back home from Game Changer Wrestling, and now continuing that historic run.
Oh yeah, you got to imagine this third reign is even sweeter for the brothers.
These championships are on the line just as quickly as we celebrate the return of the tag team titles to the JCW tent. We could lose them again to Memphis Wrestling here tonight.
You're right about that. A lot at stake. Not just titles, there's pride here too.
We touched on the fact that we don't know a lot about the Disorderlies. We know that one's not ticklish, apparently. That's an important fact. Write that down in your notes, Mark. But certainly that X factor is going to make it so tough to prepare for these men. And from behind, the back jumper, as the Disorderlies get an edge early. I mean, how do you scout for individuals you know nothing about?
That's a fair point. Of course, the brothers always have the length and reach advantage, and this bout is no different. The Disorderlies, however, say they have the scientific knowledge to break all 206 bones in the human body.
Well, and that may have been the lead to some of those malpractice lawsuits. Who knows? When it's time to go to bed, you go to bed whether you want to or not when the Disorderlies are in charge.
Oh, wait a second. Brothers, a little do-si-do.
Yeah, nice double takedown by 𝗦𝗢𝗟𝗓 and Ruffo, marching their way to a potential victory.
Everyone in the Lunacy world considers the brothers family, not just with each other, but with all the juggalos in the crowd.
And I know the brothers were very interested, as we were, at the announcement of 𝗦𝗢𝗟𝗓 that there'd be a new tag team, this Triplex of Terror, to debut this broadcast of Lunacy. But I don't know, Mark Bate, have you heard anything new since we've been on the air?
I mean, you'd have to imagine that if you're going to bring in this new tag team, you're going to be looking at the tag team champions, and I haven't seen 𝗦𝗢𝗟𝗓. I haven't seen anyone that even resembles what he's been talking about. I don't think he's even here.
Hey, these guys are wearing masks. Maybe we don't know who's on there. Maybe it's them.
Well, I mean, you never know. I don't see Vamp, so who knows? But yeah, that's a great point. I have not noticed anybody in our locker room aside from the reps of Memphis Wrestling that we aren't accustomed to, as 4 legs across a not sure if that's disorderly A or B or if it really matters.
Well, and Violent J and Too Tough Tony, I mean, they kind of said what I think we're all thinking is, like, maybe this was hyped up a little too much by Vamp. I mean, get excited. It happened.
Come on, brother,
Well, yeah, maybe something happened with Vamp's investment, Vamp's tag team of killers. Who knows? Vamp has always been unpredictable his entire career, sometimes for good, sometimes for bad. Sometimes you don't know what to make of it.
Oh!
And I think
Ruffo telegraphed that.
Yeah, not sure what to make of the disorderlies right now is Ruffo.
I'm not sure why Vampiro needs a middleman. He's a cool guy to hang out with. Everybody loves him here at Lunacy. He could just team up with the Brothers of Construction.
Hey. Well, I mean, they might be down a brother in a second because he's getting choked out by that stethoscope.
Yeah, it's a stethoscope, for God's sakes.
Well, since the disorderlies can no longer heal people, they've decided instead to hurt people, and that's exactly what they're doing to Ruffo right now.
Keeping everything trapped in the corner.
Yeah, and from the blind side, Ruffo in a bad way, and you're finding out why the disorderlies are wanted throughout the entire state of Tennessee, is from what I understand.
Whoa, trying to go through the legs.
Trying to make his way across, and he does.
And here comes Yabo. Ruffo had a burst of energy when he needed it most. And, from behind is that the illegal disorderly? Even I can't keep track of them. Nice back elbow. Yabo and Ruffo showing you what tag team wrestling in Lunacy is all about, and going for the mask. Who are these guys? Let's get him on a mugshot.
Well, there probably already is a mugshot is the issue. That's why they're wearing the mask.
Wait, he turned the mask sideways.
Yeah,
he can't see.
Oh, no.
Oh, and his buddy just ran into him. A malfunction at the junction for the disorderlies.
Oh, all the way
Ruffo
up.
waiting now.
And one place left to go. Whoop, whoop, driver. Brothers still on top.
And your winners, and still JCW Tag Team Champions, Yabo the Clown and Ruffo, the Brothers of Construction.
Well, Vamp or no Vamp, tag team wrestling in Lunacy is alive and well, and whether you're Mac and Storm, whether you're the Outbreak, or any other number of teams we've seen, this is the brother duo to beat.
Still holding on to those titles. We still don't have answers about Vampiro. But this war, this one-night war between Memphis and JCW, that's going to roll on as well throughout the night.
Absolutely. It's about to explode. An all-star 5-on-5 tag team war is minutes away. And let's hear from Team Memphis.
What's up? It's your boy, The Gift, Ray Sanders.
It's also the babyface beast, Big John Dalton.
And your girl, Zaya Wolf.
Second to none, Tim Bosby.
The shocker. Plug it in. All right, now let's cut to the chase. JCW, you got your 5, and we got our best 5. And today, we will prove why we are the best. And we are Memphis Wrestling.
Tonight's next match is a 10-man tag team match, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first will be the team of Memphis Wrestling. Weighing in at 268 pounds from Memphis, Tennessee, he is second to none, Tim Bosby. Introducing next, at 160 pounds, from Wallsville, Tennessee, He is the gift, Ray Sander. At 320 pounds, from Memphis, Tennessee, the babyface beast, Big John Dalton. And weighing in at 210 gigawatts, from the circuit, he is the most electrifying man in Memphis. Plug it in, the Shocker. And hailing from Jonesburg, Arkansas, Zayza Wu.
All styles, all types represented in this Memphis team of 5.
And now, representing Team JCW, one is a genius and the other's insane. Together they are busting the brain. Jordan Oliver and Alec Price.
Seems a little odd to see these men representing Lunacy, but my understanding is they are now regulars here in JCW Lunacy.
Yeah, they want a spot to stay on the roster. Violent J says, prove yourself. Fight for JCW. Enter this 10-person tag, and hey, Price and Oliver, great talents, but they got a little work to do to earn my trust. I don't know about you.
I agree, but if they were fighting for us, I'd love that. This idiot, however.
If all you stupid volunteers could do me a favor and shut the fuck up! Ladies and gentlemen, I am, of course, the right-hand man servant to the world's greatest fucking juggalo, Jeeves! And it is my privilege, my pleasure, and my honor to introduce to you your reigning Juggalo American champion. He is your obsession, my obsession, the obsession, Caleb Conley.
Well, I definitely believe it when Jeeves says, quote, my obsession.
Yeah, it doesn't help me trust Jordan Oliver any for him to golf clap at Jeeves, for Christ's sakes.
Well, say what you will about them. Jeeves is representing our American champion. He represented us well in the 2-day war when he beat Great Sasuke. He's defended that championship throughout the US and Europe. Caleb's insufferable. He's a hell of a rep for JCW.
Absolutely, you're right. If he could beat Great Sasuke, he could do wonders here in this 10-man tag against Memphis Wrestling.
And their partner. She is a second-generation Netflix superstar from the streets. She is the bougiest baddie around. Hollywood Haley J.
You know, Joe, our mix may be just as eclectic as the Memphis wrestling team.
Well, Haley J's got the biggest fight of her life a week from now at Too Tough Country. Her last shot at the Women's Championship, as long as Big Al has that title. It's in her hometown. It's in the building she trained at. And we saw Big Al score a hell of a lot of momentum with her win over Nix. And the question is, can Haley J equal that in this 10-person tag team riot?
See who's going to represent their respective promotions here. So far, all competitors still in the ring, baby.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see within these teams how those dynamics play out.
You think Memphis Wrestling will let us trade Jeeves
Hey!
for one of theirs?
Hey, Lunacy getting the hot start here. How about that?
Well, there you go. They're on the same page. I like it. And in the ring, it's Haley J with Zaya Wolf.
A relative rookie, been wrestling for about a year and a half, has Wolf, but she tells me that she once knocked out James Ellsworth in Memphis Wrestling.
She immediately became my favorite person when I heard that.
And here's a tag to the Shocker. Haley's looking around.
Well, let's see if the electricity can course through these fans in Lunacy, courtesy of the Shocker. I think Haley J may be ready to unplug him.
Come on, don't you want to plug it in, Joe? That's his little hand signal with the fans. It's like scissoring.
Yeah, but I don't think it's anything like scissoring.
It's not like scissoring. Oh, God.
I think it's a lot cooler when he does it, too, Mark.
Okay.
That was a big time slap, though. And Haley not backing down instead.
Oh, Jordan Oliver got it.
Hey, Jordan Oliver returns the favor.
And notice Haley does not care, male, female, whoever it is. She just wants to beat some ass and send a message to Big Al.
And yeah, she might be seeing the face of Big Al all over the mask of the Shocker. Here comes Alec Price. Oh, what a double stomp.
Yeah, the Prize City OG, the Northeast Beast. And you know, I mean, you both have heard me. I said a number of times in that JCW, GCW war, I wish Alec and Jordan were on our side. That's how talented they are. That's how much potential they have. These two kids in their mid-20s or so that have the world ahead of them and have tag team chemistry that remind me of some of the greats.
Well, and listen, if they want the tag team titles back, they're going to have to keep showing up at JCW. The tag division here is too competitive, too deep. You can't just pop in and out when you want to. Jordan and Alec are going to have to put their boots to the ground.
They lost the JCW titles. They lost their mandatory return match. They lost any chance to be #1 contender anytime soon. So you want them back? Join the roster, boys. That's what they've done. And I admire that. Jordan and Alec are not liked by anybody in our locker room. They represent the enemy. They tried to end what we built for 25 years. So for them to stick around here, it shows balls.
Whoa.
Good for them.
And clearly, the commissioner sees the value in them, giving them a shot here.
No doubt, no doubt. There's a lot of value. There's a huge upside in Jordan and Alec. The sky's the limit for what these two can do.
Team JCW swarming. Alec Price in control of the Shocker. Oh, a lot of snap on that suplex into a cover.
Count only. Alec, the unhinged one of his tag team, which is affectionately called Busta and the Brain. Anytime we see Alec runs his mouth, he just goes off the deep end on a tangent. This guy is always talking shit and not thinking about the consequences at all.
Alec also isn't the Brain.
Yes, that's Jordan Oliver.
Oh.
He's very much the Busta.
And now we have American champion Caleb Conley in the ring, taking over on the Shocker. Wait!
Oh, it's like Cradle. Shocker, his 20th year as a pro wrestler. Oh. Looked at as a superhero type by many here in Memphis Wrestling. But Caleb Conley, I think Caleb might, I think Caleb looks at himself as a superhero too, doesn't he? No one else does.
He is the entitled Juggalo. He thinks he's the greatest American Juggalo. As a result of having that world championship, and he tags in Jeeves of all people.
Jeeves, the American Territory self-proclaimed champion.
Jeeves gonna get a piece. Oh, it was a piece, all right. The wrong piece. Took down Caleb Conley, and the Shocker is feeling it now.
Oh, yeah, he's charging himself up with those ropes. And Jeeves just got shocked. Oh, right where you least want it. Maybe where you most want it, depending on who you are. Here comes the gift, Ray Sanders. High flying, aerial, rapid fire, former tag team champion. And maybe he's the only one in this match that can keep up with Busta and the Brain.
Yeah, he is quicker than quick. Double blockbuster.
Calls himself the gift of pro wrestling.
Caleb Conley just leapfrogged over the referee to break up that pin. Trying to clear house here.
There goes second to none, and there goes Big John Dalton. This is breaking down, but we'll see if the gift can gift wrap a victory for Memphis Wrestling as he takes to both, I guess, of the newest representatives of JCW, Oliver and Price.
Well,
nice
but
double team.
Yeah, just like that, Price and Oliver, that tag team cohesion on display.
And Caleb coming in with the exclamation point. stacking them up. I don't know if that's legal, but whatever. Oliver and Price, the rapid fire they can snap off these double teams. The opponent has no second to recalibrate, no second to think.
Tim Bosby in now, a man with a great amateur wrestling background. Fireman's carry.
Well, he was number 1 in his state at 220 pounds in Fort Cordova High School. He won the state title. Oh, but you don't get an extension of a boot like that in the amateurs.
Acid kick, but then caught by the shocker.
Oh, what a pump knee by Price.
Ah!
And Big John, the 19-year-old. The one with a huge future. But a back fist takes him down.
Bosby charges in.
I love that technique. The air he got did Bosby on that strike, but watch Wolf. A gory special takes Haley down in her face.
And now Jeeves here to be the savior in a ring full of fallen wrestlers. It's going to be one-on-one with Zaya.
Whoa!
Okay, I'm cool with Zaya.
Up on the shoulders goes Jeeves.
Bosby, whoa! Sent Jeeves for a whirl.
Oh no!
And the big man splash. That'll do it. Memphis gets a win.
And your winner, Team Memphis Wrestling!
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Oh, unfortunately, we're going to have to scrape Jeeves off the canvas, I think. There he goes. He's kind of oozing his way down to the ground. Impressive victory here by Team Memphis on their home turf.
Yeah, and you can see the Memphis faithful celebrating with some of their favorites. They watch each and every week on Memphis Wrestling. But much like is common when another company comes to Lunacy, Jeeves screwed it up for everybody again.
Yeah, this is all Jeeves' fault. Still, a great win for these promising young athletes as the sun sets in Music City. We've still got a big main event coming up, folks.
Yeah, and it's going to continue in the vein of JCW Lunacy versus Memphis Wrestling. And we also want to tell you that regardless of the outcome of our main event, we know we are headed to Too Tough Country in a week. It's a special 3-hour supersized JCW Lunacy, and you're going to see Too Tough Tony in action. We think he'll be defending the JCW World title. We know Matt Cardona is waiting. He's been a belt collector all around the world. Also, you just saw Hollywood Haley J did not get a victory, but she's got one more chance at Big Al for that women's championship coming up in her hometown, the building where she trained in as well. And Ricky Morton is back to defend the King of the Battle Royals Championship. It's all next week on a supersized Too Tough Country edition of Lunacy. And for any late breaking news there, Mark, we invite everybody to watch and follow along on social media.
Regardless of your favorite social media platform, follow us on Facebook, TikTok, X, and remember to follow the commissioner on Instagram at violentj.icp.
Beta, anytime there's a territory turf war, we want everybody to rep the true colors of JCW.
Absolutely. You want to pick up all your own merchandise. You're going to find it all at psychopathicvault.com, shop.insaneclownposse.com. It's going to be limited items, exclusive items. It's all there.
Too Tough Tony has taken on them all, but he's got a big challenge that is Memphis born and bred. Let's see how Tony is preparing.
That's my brother. That's my brother. Tony! Hey, Tony, did you see our match earlier? Did you see me and my brother? We still got the tag team titles. We're going to be the tag team champions a long time. I know you got a big match right now. You're on your way. Keep the belt in the family just like the brothers. Can you do that for us? Can you do it?
You know I got it.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. But Tony, watch your back tonight. I got a bad feeling.
Tonight's next match is our main event, and it is one fall. And it is for the JCW World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first.
Diablo's a bit menacing, isn't he?
Weighing in at 420 pounds from the Dirty Bird, Dyersburg, Tennessee. He is the baddest motherfucker walking both sides of the Mississippi. He is Aaron Roberts.
Well, I think Yabo has a right to feel that way when you think about the fact that this 6'4", 420-pound monster, baddest man walking both sides of the Mississippi, is the challenger for Tony, a man who up until recently was a WWE ID prospect, but he's got a lot to prove to a lot of people that may have criticized him.
And weighing in at 240 liters of rock, he is Louisville's town drunk and a JCW Hall of Famer. He is your JCW World Heavyweight Champion, Tony.
And that response really tells you all you need to know about how beloved Too Tough Tony is. JCW Hall of Famer. But at the same time, in a match like this, when's the last time we saw Tony be the little guy in the match?
Yeah, you're right. 6'4", 420 pounds on Aaron Roberts. That is one big dude. Also, here at an NBA halftime show at the FedEx Forum, Aaron Roberts wrestled Matt Hardy.
Well, that tells me that Roberts is comfortable in a big fight situation. It shows me he's not going to be intimidated by being surrounded by these Lunacy fans that Too Tough Tony is sharing his pre-match Bacardi with. And what would it mean if Too Tough Tony comes back home to his building in a week without the title?
Going all the way around the ring is Too Tough Tony. Meanwhile, every time we cut back to the ring, Tony's opponent is in there still talking trash. Aaron Roberts does not back down.
Body language very aggressive. He's just staring down Tony.
Tony only a week away from being back in the grindhouse, the building that he made famous in the greater Louisville area. But what a roadblock that sits in front of him. The atmosphere is unreal here in Memphis. The support, the love these people show Too Tough Tony, and the love he gives right back. But Aaron Roberts is no stranger to championships. He's the only Grand Slam champion this version of Memphis wrestling has seen.
Whoa, and he's got the jump on Too Tough Tony.
And Roberts, who started training for wrestling at the age of 11, is certainly born and bred for this. From a very young age, it comes naturally to him. As experienced as Tony is, a JCW OG, a day oneer, Aaron Roberts has done so much for Memphis wrestling to put it on the map. And we talked about the ID program. We talked about that Roberts has had some of the best scouts all over the world see the potential in him, see the future in him. Roberts can live up to that potential tonight and shove it down the throat of anybody that didn't believe in him.
There aren't many 11-year-olds training for pro wrestling in the United States. We should mention it's because Roberts is third generation, grew up within pro wrestling, and he's starting to disrobe, I guess. Okay. Oh, bringing a strap down. It's not a Monday night, but we are in Memphis, Joe Dombrowski.
We are, and I think this is Aaron Roberts' way of daring Too Tough Tony, saying, give me your best shot. I'm not going to cover up. There's going to be no clothing in the way.
Well, I don't know. Is Tony going to take off his jersey? Is that what he was motioning for? I don't know that that's the move.
I don't think that's what Tony was commenting on. No, he saw something bounce on the anatomy of Mr. Roberts.
Oh, I see. Well, it's wrong to comment on people's bodies. We could get canceled that way.
Too Tough Tony.
Oh.
Going to inflict some pain on the body of Aaron Roberts, no matter how it looks. What matters is going to be how it feels when Tony's done with him.
Listen, that was smart strategy for Tony. I thought to try to break down Roberts, because now that he's felt how big and strong he is, he's going to get a better idea of what it might take to pick him apart. And there, a little bit of agility out of Tony.
And while Roberts is stuck in the corner, we know where this one's going.
No.
Wow.
Normally Tony can fire off the full 10, but Roberts just too much power, too much mass.
Yeah, I really wasn't expecting that. I don't remember the last time I saw anyone do that to Tony.
Tony doesn't quit easy. Doesn't quit ever. Oh, 3 again, and Roberts fights it. That's smart by Roberts. You don't want to be caught in the clutches of Too Tough Tony any longer than you need to be.
But Tony is unrelenting. Listen to the sound of those chops.
Oh, he's back up.
Unrelenting here as well. You see the size of that fist hammering down.
I think the baddest man on both sides of the Mississippi needed to try a different strategy for getting away from Too Tough.
Those counting are up to 16. Oh, Tony! His variation of the Pele kick. And Roberts never saw it coming.
Roberts rolling to the outside, trying to get some distance from Tony.
Yeah, Roberts calls himself the problem, and I think Too Tough Tony maybe calling himself the solution to the problem after this.
Oh, again.
See the Lunacy fans take a step back when Aaron Roberts comes near. That's smart.
Oh!
And that's going to be painful from anybody, but with hands the size of Tony's, good God.
I don't even want to think about that.
Oh, Roberts trying to fight back.
Well, Roberts didn't come here to be embarrassed or to be a laughing stock, and Tony lands spine first. There's no give on the edge of that ring.
And I said it before, but I mean, we don't usually see Tony tossed around like that.
Yeah, the challenger made it look easy to just scoop up Too Tough Tony. Has the champ where he wants him now. Oh, standing splash.
2 count only, but yeah, Roberts is so great at using his weight as a weapon and weaponizing that size. And when Roberts gets a hold of you, good luck getting out, because this man can absolutely smother you in more ways than one.
They're telling Too Tough Tony to stay in the fight. Gotta hope he can hear him, but oh, that's disgusting.
Fish hooking Too Tough Tony. Not many men can get away with that, and as soon as Tony breaks free, I'm not sure that Aaron Roberts will either.
Not only the fish hook, but that 400 pounds of weight leaning on Tony from behind. Oh, wait a minute.
Tony's got him by the teeth. Taking a bite out of Aaron Roberts.
Yeah, Roberts caught a Tony on the line, but wasn't aware of how much it'd fight back.
And now using the rope for extra leverage, choking out Tony.
You can see Tony just spitting things up out there. And again, you know, to be choked is one thing. To have 420 pounds leaning on your back and you have nowhere to go, no way to breathe. I mean, that just, the lights go out quick.
Oh, another big chop.
Lunacy crowd with some rather disrespectful taunts of the challenger now.
Well, I mean, we are in Memphis, Tennessee, Robert's geographic home, but this is Lunacy. This is JCW territory. Keep in mind of that. So you're going to see the crowd perhaps supporting both these men, depending on how things go.
Whoa, scooping up Tony and dropping him to the canvas.
Making it look easy. And now, instead of Tony, it is Aaron Roberts who is climbing the ropes here.
Aaron's kept it methodical. He's kept Tony in his clutches. He's wrestled the match he wants. But Tony has a way to redirect and reassert that very few do.
And now Aaron Roberts, unfortunately, is in position where Tony has a history of doing a lot of damage, Joe.
You want to talk about superhuman recoveries. Too Tough Tony can do that, but I'm not sure if Too Tough Tony, even Too Tough Tony, can pull off a move like this.
No way.
All the way up to the very top rope. That's 420 pounds.
Roberts is fighting it.
Yeah. Tony, I get that you want to, but every man has their limit. Every man has their limit. Tony, you can tear every muscle in your back even if you do pull off that suplex. Oh my God.
Going for a fireman's carry instead. Again, 6'4", 420 pounds of Aaron Roberts.
Oh.
Roberts able to escape.
Yeah.
The weight's just too much.
That's the advantage of Roberts' weight, that mass. And Roberts right back on to the offensive. It's what Roberts wants. He wants people to exert their energy.
Oh!
Where the hell did that come from?
And now it's a very large frame of Aaron Roberts crashing down on those boards. That's got to do its damage. And we know exactly where this is headed as Too Tough Tony reaches for the bottle.
Yeah, only one way left to go.
Oh, meteorite!
Oh, he's on fire!
JCW's on fire! Memphis Wrestling down.
And your winner, and still JCW World Heavyweight Champion, Too Tough Tony!
Hey, all the credit to Aaron Roberts, to Memphis Wrestling. Hell of a fight to JCW's best. But there's just no countering a meteorite with a hand the size of Too Tough Tony guiding it into orbit.
Wait, hold on a
Too
second.
Tough Tony's on his way.
What's this?
What? Well, it was Tony's music, but I don't know what this is.
Oh, he's
He's
here!
right here! He's here! He's here!
Vampiro's here! It's the end of the broadcast. It's time to show your hand. Where's this Triplex of Terror at? This new tag team.
Too Tough Tony, the greatest of all time. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. Once again, hey, but listen, I know you and that other motherfucker right there and that other motherfucker on the bus are talking shit. I fucking told you. I told you and I told you and I told everybody that tonight my new team is gonna debut right here, right fucking now. I'm coming from another part of the world. I've never missed a show. So Tony, you're my brother. These are my people, and I want you to meet my new tag team right now. Check this shit out.
All right, let's see what it is here.
Who do we got?
Here they come.
I think Vampire was pointing at you, Joe. And
I don't want
Don't
to.
get impatient. Here
Hey,
they
wait.
come.
Hold on.
Who is this?
Wait.
From
They're
behind
not
Tony.
coming from the
Tony, let's
entrance.
see it.
They're not coming from the entrance. They came from out in the crowd.
Vampiro just distracted Tony, and he just got glommed from behind.
It's a mugging in Music City here on Lunacy. Who is that?
I have no idea, but Vampiro's triplex of terror has come to Lunacy. Tony's hurt.
Why would Vampiro do that to Tony?
Vampiro's been happy to be back.
Oh, we're getting a reveal.
What the hell?
What?
That's Madman Pondo.
He's fired.
She's fired.
He's fired.
No.
That's right, Tony!
Pondo
and Nick in the fucking nuts again. Tony, you pay a fucking attention. You got something to say to him? Do you got something you want to say to him?
I hear you say, fuck Mickey, fuck Pondo, but that's why we're here today. Because this company told the three of us, fuck you. So now it's our turn. Fuck Psychopathic. Fuck ICP. Fuck Two-Tap Tony. Fuck Violent J. And the best one, the one closest to my heart. Fuck each and every one of you!
Violent J! For 26 motherfucking years, my shit has suffered because of you, me, letting you ride my fucking coattails all over the world. I am the one who paved the way. I am the one who took the JCW belt and put it on national television and said, fuck you and fuck everybody. My fucking spirit as a juggalo, as a fucking rebel, comes from another fucking dynasty, another destiny, another level of consciousness, you dumb motherfucker. I have burned people alive since the day I was fucking born. And you're gonna fucking fire them, your loyal soldiers, since day fucking one, because your goddamn ego and attitude can't fucking handle more heat than you can take. Get the fuck out of the kitchen, fat man. Vampiro's taking over this motherfucker. I said so. Pay attention. You ain't shit, bitch. And me and you got fucking beef, and I'm right fucking here, right fucking now, Joe. Get your fucking ass off the bus, and you come and face us right here, right fucking now.
Vampiro's calling out Violent J, and Mickey and Pondo are beating the hell out of the man.
Whoa, no.
They went to war with Tony.
No. Just dump the bottle of Bacardi on.
No, that's a lighter. That's a lighter.
No,
we need somebody out here. We need some help out here.
New Jersey again. Oh, it's the brothers. Thank God for the brothers. Oh my God, I don't even want to think about what could have happened if the brothers weren't watching in the back. Mickey, Pondo, and Vampiro. Mickey and Pondo, we already know the dangers they can cause with fire, the reckless abandon. And Vampiro has brought them back to JCW after they were fired for risking all of our health.